Anyway, we'll wait till this loads. And while I'm doing that, I'll explain a few things in the game. And some people said that it looked like a neat game and everything else, and wanted to know a little bit about it. So I'll go through some of the character and stuff like that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll restart that YouTube Bidicus guy over again and go through character creation and the different choices you can make and different stuff like that. Now I've set the graphics on completely low, and you'll see stuff takes a little bit to load in here, but I'll show you why. I'll let it load in here for a minute. Come on. Frames per second, 33, right? Look at all the people around, right? Lots and lots and lots and lots of action, Jackson. And this area has lots of models and meshes and different things around it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something. Go back up to native.
Can I help you?
And this should be loading in character models now. Why is this guy not loading in? There we go. Some people are loading in. It's taking it a little bit. There we go. There we are. Now people load in. See? You can see how nice looking things look. Right?
Our deeds
That's at
are
low
reflected in
settings,
the
right?
dream.
I mean, I can go way up here in settings. I can just come out here and do this. I'll show you. We'll do that just so you guys can see. Now, mind you, I could go up even higher by taking resolution up, and I can do that. Or I could just start turning on things like, let's see here, do that. Go to medium on everything.
Yes?
Put low shadows. Post processing will go up to high. Character model limit. Go to medium for everything. And I only lost a few
All
frames a
things have a
second.
right to grow.
You know, not very much. Right?
May Duena bless you.
Animation. We'll go up one more. There we go.
Duena has really been looking out.
Woohoo! Looks kind of cloudy. But look at that, eh? Not bad for, let's see, 8-year-old PC, eh? You know, it's the whole thing, right?
Appreciate that.
Let's see. You want to see what I look like? Hold on here. I'll go to my character. That's me there. Oh my. And these are your attributes. Power, okay. That's what helps you do damage, physical damage, right? Toughness is like it increases your armor rating. Like this particular build is, I slightly changed it from a few years ago, or where this was a tier 1 build where we practiced for an hour a day and did all this wacky stuff. And then there's vitality, which adds to your health, right? Precision, which is your critical hit chance, right? So every third shot I do will do 178 percent damage. And there's a thing called ferocity, which increases that. Condition damage is kind of like the magic of the game. It's all these things like, but it also includes things like poison and torment and different weird things like that. And then there's your healing power. I don't have much of that. I should be increasing that. I don't have any of these because, well, they're kind of specialized for doing different things. And then there's my magic find. The maximum in the game is 350, and trust me, after what, 5 years, getting to 300%, not bad. Let's see, and then you go through your armor bits, okay, and you can see that it's kind of this pinkish purple thing there. That's ascended armor. That's the best class of armor you can get in the game. There is one class that's called better, but it doesn't give you any extra stats. It just is fancier armor or weapons. They call them legendary. And to give you an idea, here's one of the things you have to do in order to acquire that. And let's say that you only played World versus World and you didn't do the PvE stuff. You actually have to go and do PvE stuff. And you have to literally go to every single one of these little spots in the world
Act with
and
wisdom.
do all kinds of quests and little articles. See these things up here? Right? This guy hasn't done it. He's only got 22% world completion. I have another guy that just completed it for the first time. 303 of these tasks. You have 189 hero challenges. You have 226 of these vistas. And these vistas, you get up and you get to them. And it gives you like a little movie panning thing around like an area. It's kind of a neat thing. The waypoints allow you to get around the map, and I have basically the ones that will allow me to get where I need to go usually. And then there are points of interest. There's 653 of them. Now, that does not include the 2 expansions, Heart of Thrones, which was over in this area over here. Wait a minute, where is it? Over here somewhere. Over here. And Path of Fire, which is down here, which is where you see the little green thing here. Okay. Let's go back into that character, and I'll explain a little bit more. And each of these pieces of armor adds to these stats over here. Then you have your weapon, right? Here I have an Ascended Greatsword, which you can't even buy this in the game right now. It was some event or something where you could get the Shadow Greatsword. It just looked really kind of cool and creepy, which fit my Necromancer, which they came out with the Heart of Thrones, or
How can I help?
Heart of Thorns, yeah. And you could use a greatsword with and create what's called a Reaper. So I grabbed that. Got this and I got most of this stuff as a drop in World versus World. Okay. So or I made pieces of it. All the rings here I got in drops. Same with this stuff here and this stuff over here. These are little things. It's trinkets. That's what I call them. And then there's like a back piece. Like if I turn my guy around, all right, do this thing. I just won this thing off of doing that map completion. It gave me a key, and those keys are worth $5 a piece. And during the map completion, I got about 15 of these keys. Okay, so they gave me $75 worth of stuff I could get, and it's kind of like a loot box style thing, but you're guaranteed certain stuff, and you use one of these, where is it? I don't know if I got any in here. Maybe not. But there's these little, it's like a chest like this, but it's called a Black Lion chest. And you need a key to open it, and you get 4 things out of it. I mean, you know, it's not bad. I always get useful stuff out of them, so.
May the 6 watch over you.
I mean, free, right? Woo. Kind of looks. See, the thing I don't like about this is, while it's a neat object with the electricity spam in it and everything else, right? It looks really cool like that. One of the neat things I do like about the game is you go in here,
Live well.
and you see all these dyes. If I click on a piece of armor and in the color, I can color whatever, but I can't do that with the actual wings, right?
Duena has really been looking out for me lately.
It's kind of silly that way, like or the backpack. The backpack you can't do, right?
May Duena bless you.
She probably
You used to be able to, because on my other character, I colored this when I like the wings. Right, these wings here. Hold on here. We'll go to use my different wings. Where is it? Wardrobe. Is it wardrobe? Glider skins. Yeah, there we go. See here, like look at that. See how the color's a little different?
I have so much to do.
And I go over here. I go to dyes.
Hello.
See how it shows up? I can color it. But when I'm at rest, it's this weird pink. It doesn't fit my dude. It's just really weird looking, you know? So. But anyway. you know, if you were to buy this, you can buy it in the store. I mean, it's worth money, right? Oh, looks like you could hang yourself up on a wall. But anyway, when I play World versus World, I tend to, where is it? I uncheck that. There we go. I don't need that on there. I don't need any extra animations, right? And as you can see the background of the castles and different things in here. And this game is very fleshed out. It's got storylines for each of the major races and whatnot. And depending on a few choices you make, you get certain missions later on. There's a lot to do. They just started a little event there. They brought in dragon mounts, so now you have flying mounts in the game. I've got this one here that's the World versus World mount, right? If I get off that one, I go like this. When you buy Path of Fire, you get this little guy, which you see me running around on. It's like a little dragon or lizard without wings. And believe me, it's kind of hard to steer. Takes a little bit of getting used to. And there are different mounts too. Like there's like this giant rabbit. Like if you're gonna do the map completion, get Path of Fire. I don't know how much that is, and then you will have so little stress. Some of these things are so hard to do. It's just incredible. Like I really should go and do one character brand new and take everyone through a complete walkthrough, right? And do it without mouse, right? Without gliding, and show you what we all went through or would have gone through before all the mounts and stuff. It's crazy. Like there was one where it took me a week to get done because it was basically what you call event driven, right? I kept having a hard time getting through this one spot that you could jump and do all this weird stuff, and that these elites would just gather and just kill you. And I mean, even when people tried to help, we were all getting killed. It was crazy. And I said, the only way I've seen it done is on my other characters when this big Zerg, and a Zerg is a huge army of people, went and did this one event and killed all these centaurs, and I just flew by them all, right? I get 90% of the way without any of that happening. When they start, I don't get hit for the first 3 quarters. I can get right up there.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
Which is really neat. So yeah, to the other guy that was saying stuff about, you know, graphics and stuff like that, you know, and that I couldn't afford Windows 10. Well, why would I want to buy something that I don't want in the first place? This is like, you know, people and their brain cells. I don't know what. And then, okay, I put up 2 games from EA today, just because the guy went. I don't know where the comment suddenly came from, but he goes, "Oh, you probably play EA games all day." No, in fact, I don't. And when I did, there was a 2-second embedded piece in what game was that?
Oh,
that EA sent its lawyers over and copyright claimed me. And so I just said, you know what, I'm not monetized right now, but I don't want people thinking I'm trying to break rules and things, so I just pulled the videos. And then I went and I pulled other EA videos that I had, and I went around and told all my friends about it here on YouTube, and suddenly a lot of them aren't doing it. And then I told the big boys about all this stuff, and they didn't listen.
Speak quickly.
And oh, let's see. A month later, they started going after them, and then these big guys start crying. So maybe next time when some people start having some problems, right, with this kind of stuff, maybe people will listen, and that's why I am the wrong guy to start picking a fight with over this issue. Okay, I had and to give you an idea. Up in Canada, when they rewrote the copyright law the last time, I had a 3-week, we'll say, war with Warner Brothers on Facebook discussing copyright, in which, by the end of it, they sounded so crazy and insane, everybody was just scratching their heads about it was just like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Okay. And you know, then they went and they stole my idea, like they steal everybody else's crap, right? Slapped on a 20 times factor to it and said this would be a great idea, to which it never happened because nobody would buy into it. And then they got caught bringing foreign temporary workers into Canada doing 3D special effects and animations, which I had the local city here willing to give me 25 grand to start up a business doing just that, with 9 clients which I would have had right off the hop who were doing new businesses which would need my skills to help them doing their marketing and different stuff like that, with 3 established business guys overlording us to make sure that we can do the books and business and whatnot, everything like that. So don't start with me. I'm the wrong guy to start that with. I've even been in lawyers' chats here on YouTube and discussed things and gave them actual ideas on angles and different ways to do things, okay? I've been involved a lot longer than most of you think, and I've been around a lot longer. You can check how old my YouTube account is. I'm as old as Steven Crowder and friends, okay? I just haven't done anything here because I really didn't feel like it, you know? I was really, really peeved about what Warner did. And my dad and I discussed it. He says, well, if they're going to rip you off and screw everybody like that, why don't you just do some games for free? I says, well, I would put all that effort in and not get nothing out of it. And then I thought, yeah, well, and then I talked to some people. They got me into some videos and things to learn stuff. And I kept my foot in the thing there, and I thought, you know, maybe I'll just make some entertainment for myself and say the hell with everyone else, right? And then I thought, well, that's a real kind of prick thing to do, too. Just because of Warner Brothers, right? And you'll notice there is absolutely no Warner Brothers games on my channel. Okay, and that's one reason why. And I've even won games from Twitch streamers and stuff like that where yeah, these games are great and everything, but ethically I just can't. I wouldn't play them and record them and put them up here on YouTube. I wouldn't do that to you guys. Okay? I don't want to show off a decent game from a company that will then turn around and do something evil and bad.
So much to do.
You know, when they can get away with it is really what it's about. All right, like. Anyway, so back to the game thing here. Keep getting into rants. So anyway, you got these kind of trinkets here and different gear and stuff. This is an amulet. You got 2 rings, and these are just little accessories that I put on there. Here's some gear I have for water, which almost nobody actually does. I'm going to make some ascended gear for this. So the next time I'm in the water, I'll be just... And I have some special stuff for the mining and stuff here on another character that I have.
Duena has really been looking out for me.
So anyway, let's dip into World versus World. Now I'm going to explain this map here. This is Tier 1. Blackgate is the #1 server in Guild Wars for World versus World at the moment. Our server, I guess what you would say we would be in the top 5, but we beat somebody last week and it shoved us up into a fight in here. And as you can see, being Northern Shearfish, we only got a small slice right now, and then you got Sea of Sorrows, which owns most of the world here. Now there are, taking this aside and not getting into this part, this is the part that I play. Okay? And there are basically 4 maps. This really doesn't play into it very much. Each of the servers has a homeland, right? And you can see the color coding on it. And then there's one map that's like for everybody, okay? And they're big maps, okay? And here, okay, you have the point system, and it's a rolling total depending on how many of the different places that you have controlled, okay? So like right now we're having a bit of a push that gets us more points. We'll probably move into second here. I can see that. And then you can go by each map, okay? It's pretty even in Eternal Battlegrounds. If we go to our homeland, it looks like Blackgate's taking a chunk of it, so if I go there, I might be able to help them out. Blackgates, you can see we have very little, okay? And then they have a huge chunk of theirs. Over here, we have a little piece of theirs, but Blackgate has nothing. And that's one of the reasons why they're hurting. Okay, let's see what else. And every so often, you get so many rewards, and you automatically will get loot, etc., 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 like this. And those are these things, reward tracks. So you're getting loot just by playing. You don't have to really affect the outcome. However, the more points you get, the more loot you do get. And another thing is you have these things, arrow card, these abilities. Each of these requires so many points. And I have a rank of 1700 or 1718. And to get here required 60 points, right? So you go through all this, and you got different things that I can do and use and different stuff like that, and it helps you out. And you'll need to put points into, say, things like this Warclaw Mastery in order to get the mount in World vs. World for free. And, you know, effectively using weapons and siege weapons and carrying more supplies and you know, golem skills and different things like this, and you know, all this stuff. It's actually a pretty good system. I just wish that, you know, they've got an alpine map, a desert map. Why don't they make one more map, you know, and then that would be for the third side, and then you'd have enough of a variety for people. It's not much to ask, you know. They've done very little really in the World vs. World, other than adding the fact that you can have the Warclaw and the other thing there. And let's see here. You got a chat system here where people do things, and here's what the market kind of looks like, just so you guys get a view of that. This is that Black Lion trading thing, right? So if I wanted to sell stuff, I click on the sell thing here, and I hit price, and I go like that. I've got a bag here that I could sell for 11 gold. I've got 174 gold. I had 600 there a little while ago. I bought some stuff to make some ascended gear for another guy instead of going and getting the resources for it myself. I just didn't want to waste the time, so I come in here and I buy it off other players, you know, that run around. I used to do that too. I'd make mint doing it, running around the map here, just throwing stuff up for sale. And it's like an auction house, right? The best price gets the sale, right? You know. Let's see here. So, you want to buy items, you can go in here and you got different things, right? There's skins and different, you know, whatever. What else we got here? I mean, I should go through every MMO that I have. I mean, I have accounts on literally half a dozen to maybe a dozen games, okay? All I've done in the last 10, 12 years is play games and do different things like that, right? If you really want to know the state of gaming and where it's at for loot boxes and what each game has its pluses and minuses, like I just wish I could take the best pieces of about 10 MMOs and put them into one. It would be the best MMO ever, right? You know, everyone always says that, right? It just never works that way, though. Technology doesn't always seem to fit together well, and then who knows? I remember one time here they had this event where you get this airplane thing and your arms go straight out and you run around going so I came over to this bridge and I hopped up here, but I slipped off and fell, and look how far I fell. I fell right to my death, and then all of a sudden for 5 seconds this 1930s music came on. So I came back up here, right, and I says to the people up here, hey guys, I fell off the bridge there with the airplane thing, and then I heard 1930s music, and then all of a sudden another guy went over and he tried it, and he went, hey, he's right. All of a sudden everybody started coming to this bridge, jumping off. I swear, it was like a lineup, 1,500 people jumping off a bridge just to hear 5 seconds of music.
Everything's just been going so well. should offer up some
There are some moments, man. There are some moments. See? Everybody looks different. See? Everybody. I don't see anybody that looks the same. I'll swap to a different weapon here. There's my staff.
Speak quickly.
And this is a bank, right? And this is where you store all your materials in the game, right? To build things, do stuff, sell. As you can see, I got quite a bit of stuff. There's always, see, the one thing that a lot of the streamers and recorders, they don't show you how much effort goes into some of the
Live
games
well.
behind the scenes to get them to where they can show you a decent game or gameplay, you know, or a daily kind of like, this is what it's like every day kind of thing, you know. And that's kind of my angle of, you know, I'm not gonna just showboat it for everybody. I'm not here to make money, okay? Like that's like, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. I'm just here to have some fun and enjoyment, and I hope most people do too. That's a neat looking spacey skin you got there for your dragon. That's kind of cool.
Me duena bless
We have a solid army, and people are coming in droves to help us.
That's a neat skin.
If they can reach enemy commanders, this will be over in a week.
Hello, stranger.
Ooh, spacey.
Don't talk like that.
This is a Japanese cat by the looks of it. You look furry. Just do a run around. It's always interesting to see what people come up with for looks, eh? Everybody's got something different. I mean, and what that person's doing there, it's you can get these books that give your character a level. So if you wanted to try out a build or a class, you create another character, and if you got enough of them, you can go right to level 80. And this is some of the guilds. I just left the other one I was in because the leader had an eye injury, and it doesn't look like he's coming back, even though he said he was, and nobody else seems to want to get together in it. This is my own little personal one. I haven't solicited
How do you do?
to join another one. I've had people ask me all the time because
Duena
I
has
do
really
stuff.
been looking out
I
for
get
me
it
lately.
done.
Everything's
Like,
just been going so well.
I was telling another guy there in another stream, I says, you know, I play with builds all the time too, and that's something down in here where your different skills and things like that, these little arrows, you can mess around with stuff. I do really strange things sometimes that people don't think would ever work, and then suddenly I'm killing 800 people in a day, and you know, I've made the mistake in the past of telling people, and you know what? You know what the problem there is? Yeah, then they go and do it, and then, you know, everyone's doing it. That's why, you know, there's 2 classes that you're not going to see on YouTube from me, because I use them to go and murder everybody.
I have so much to do.
So, it's just because this game is actually bad. They will. I did. I had this ranger build one time, and I did in like in a span of an hour. I killed 400 people, and I had the big guys, like the main guys on our server, ask about it. I told them, and then the next day everyone was using it. The next day after that, ANET came out with a patch that nerfed it. Yeah. How would you feel? Yeah. And they've done that to me so many times when I had good runs at doing stuff. It's almost like there's certain people they
Good
watch
to
to do this stuff, eh? Let's see what he's up to today, you know?
Oh, I
What
didn't
skills
see you
was
there.
he using? What powers? What, you know? Now this is a, see, I'm not running the base Guardian class, which I I should go back to that. It just, I don't like these things. I never could. Adding an extra bar there makes it wacky to use. Especially when you get any lag or
Seize
something.
the
Your
moment.
mouse tends to act weird. And I've discovered a few things about that. It's could be some dirt in the COM port. Take the thing out, put it in, take it out, put it in, you know. Which, you know, I should get a good cleaning of this computer one of these days. Let's see here. What else was I going to show you? Inventory. You can create your own bags to put all this stuff in. Here's some World versus World loot. Yay. There's another 20 slot bag. That's like 11 gold.
Act with wisdom.
I've been extremely lucky in the World versus World. I keep getting this this one drop every day, which adds an extra 8 gold to me. At least. Sometimes I get it twice in a day, and I'm like, yeah, I'm making 40, 50, 60 gold a day playing World versus World for a couple hours a day. And they're like, how the hell are you doing that? I says,
Hello.
I just play the game, and I extract my loot, and it gives me all this neat stuff.
Our deeds are reflected in the dream.
I kept most of it, and it saved me like almost 80 gold to make an ascended piece there on a ranger. Let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah, this is the hero part. Now this is where it gets a bit complicated, okay? You go into your build, and you have these things here, okay? And to give you an idea what that's about, you go into
What can I do for you?
for training, and each of these things has so many points that is required to get all the way around, okay? All right, like all the way down here. Now,
Hello,
the elite
stranger.
specializations. There is a huge amount of things that go
May
on
Duena
here.
bless you.
Okay. I forget. What am I actually thinking about? Am I a dragon hunter? Firebrand. Okay, so we go back over to here to training, and so
I
I've
have
done.
so much to
I've
do.
set up this one here as a firebrand. All right. Didn't like the dragon hunter for some
I
reason.
didn't
don't
see you
know
there.
why. But anyway, what that does is it places this firebrand thing down here. Now I should go over this and look at this because
What can
I
I do
haven't
for you?
done that in forever. And when you click on this, you see these 4 up here. You have different things you can choose, right? And I have to go through, and this is how you can mess with builds. And this is why I say that they could do a patch.
May the Six
and
watch over you.
Something gets quirky, and suddenly you have a viable build where you wouldn't have before.
I have so
and,
much to do.
How do you test all that? Well, you would have to go to an area and play around. Now, PvE is different than PvP, you see, and the World versus World is different than PvP. It's kind of the same, but not. So you gotta. The only way to really test anything in any one area is you gotta go there and mess with it. Alright, like, okay, so we start here from Radiance. Get this right. Let's see, precision grading, increase power while wielding one-handed weapon. Well,
I
I
have
got a
so
two-handed
much
one,
to
so that's
do.
no good. Gain retaliation when using a heal spell. So we stick to this one. Gain fury. Fury gives you critical plus 20% critical. And then you go along here, right? Oh, I don't know. Let's see here. Striking enemy.
What can I do for you?
Mobilize your target. That would be kind of handy. Virtue's Justice. That's one of those funny skills. Retaliation range.
Seize the moment.
Increase damage and ferocity. That's actually not a bad idea. When you critically hit an enemy.
Yes?
Ooh, that would really do a lot of damage when I do critical hits. So what I should do is increase my critical hit chances if I wanted that to work better for me. And there's ways of doing that. Those trinkets and accessories, you can increase your precision on there. And what I do is I play with my ranger that way, which a ranger you want to be able to hit things, and precision is part of that. So I had gear and items for that. I swapped them into this guy one day and just went on a murder spree like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, let's see. Like we had a unit of 20 people that were just
Responsibility
guardians
isn't easy.
back in the day. Burning inflicts burning you and deals increased damage. Duration by virtues. Burning me. Why would I? Increased recharge. I don't know about that. See, there's the
Yes?
I have so much to do.
just because I don't use those top. You don't get around to using the top skills sometimes, right? So it makes more sense to take something that if see, where is that retaliation thing? Where'd it go? Oh yeah, it's here. Just a minute. See, I swapped between this and where is it? There did that one go? Ah, there it is. Is that it?
Hello, stranger.
No. And where's that retaliation thing?
Greetings.
Yeah, there it is there. I swapped between that and that one. But,
Seize the moment.
see, this gives you an extra 20%, right? Critical chance.
Good to meet you.
That
Speak
gives you
quickly.
an extra 25%. I mean, I would be doing that critical damage where was it back? Where was it? Be doing that 3,000
Oh,
damage,
I didn't
right?
see you there.
Ow. And one way to test it is see if you can
Speak quickly.
how quickly you can kill a guard. I have a Reaper build that literally, before the swords pop up on a camp, I can have the camp completely cleared of all its beings, as in they're all dead. And by the time somebody sees those swords and even thinks of getting up to come over there, I've taken the camp. That is so irritating to the enemy. It's like it takes about, what, 4, maybe 5 seconds? But it's not a Zerg build, okay? In other words, these are builds that are meant for Havoc, taking camps, killing guards, Doliacs, things like that that are not complementary to your fellow teammates. You have to then, like this build here, like right here, hold on, let me get to, is it this one?
Hello, stranger.
Which one is it?
Greetings.
I think it's this one here. This here, all across the board. What other one might I take?
Responsibility isn't
Right
easy.
there. This here is a Zerg busting build. It used to be anyway.
Live well.
So yeah, the playing around with that. Let's have a look at this one. Damage from that's
Can I help
actually
you?
not bad. Condition damage. Yeah, but you need a scepter. I don't have a scepter. AG is current retaliation when it ends.
Seize the moment.
I'm gonna try that. I got a great sword.
Act with wisdom.
Understanding its symbols. System flash areas nearby. Pose. Eternal
Hello.
enemy. Okay, I'll keep that
What can
the
I
way
do
it
for
is.
you?
Some justice.
Speak
Okay.
quickly.
Agent quickness to an ally.
Yes?
How do you do?
Look slow on clothes you disable or immobilize. Okay.
Seize the moment.
Now mind you, there are
Everything's just been going
some
so well.
classes that will completely
I should
kill
offer
me
up some
if
prayers
I
and
run into
thanks.
people too, which is another thing. Like my Reaper could do some serious damage to this guy. However, the healing ability,
May the Six watch over you.
where it says allied heal per pulse, right? Let's see. Could I get something better there?
Good to meet you.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
It's all quickness, eh?
All things have a right to grow.
This one helps allies. Okay. Now, as we go down here, here's the story journal, and this is like how I have all of this stuff here, and you know, Scarlet's War, and all this other stuff that went through. And then there's the
Live
crafting
well.
things. Okay. Haven't done much for this guy, have I? No. Okay.
Yes?
And there's achievements. Every day you get
Seize the moment.
whatever, and then you go through and you can, if you go through every single character you have on your base thing, with, you can probably get yourself, I think it's 16 gold just by doing your dailies.
All things have a right to grow.
And then there's this thing here. Killing creatures in the world. You get points for it. And as you can see, I'm up to 7,500, approaching on an 8,000 achievement chest. It goes way beyond here. I think it goes up to there, doesn't it? Yeah, you get 400 gems. 30 gold for that. Only 2,500 away.
Responsibility isn't
I should
easy.
work on that one day and try and get myself
May the
up
Six
to like
watch over you.
8,000. I did. I got like 400 Ettins to kill. That's like going and killing 400 ogres. And like 5 of them would spawn in this field. Yeah. I
quickly.
recently found an area where there's lots of them, so. And that's 5 points. Just so you know. Right? You know, that's kind of the neat thing. Let's see what else here. Oh, and they got festivals. You got the dragon stuff. These are all the little events you can do for that dragon. Right? I already did a little bit there just as a test. Masteries. This is the crazy thing from Path of Fire and Heart of Thorns.
Good to meet
You
you.
get these points called mastery points, and I put mine into building a legendary weapon. I need 3 more of them, and it's one of
What
those
can I do for
things
you?
where, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do what? It's hard stuff. It's not easy. You know, it's not built for somebody who just wants to fly into a game and
I have so much to do.
here's $100. Let me be God. It doesn't work that way. You actually have to do some things. Mind you, you can do things for other
May
people a
Duena
little
bless
bit,
you.
you know. Anyway, let's pop into World versus World for a bit, and we're going to keep this resolution and see how terrible it is for my PC. I've got some extra cooling, so it shouldn't be too terrible. That's the one thing with my card. When it gets hot, it starts acting up. Which they actually are designed when they get to a certain temperature just to turn off. That the reason being is you don't want to start fires. I've seen an AMD power supply literally catch on fire one time. I had a clear case. I was sitting there watching TV, running Mandrake Linux at 90% CPU and RAM use, doing all this website stuff while we're transitioning to another server. So I was getting like, let's see, what's 12 million divided by 30? Okay, that's how much traffic was coming to this little computer in my room. It went on, and then it just kept working okay, so decided, okay, why pay for a server? So 8 months later, 8 months at 90% CPU use, the thing finally fried. And I mean, I was looking over and suddenly see flame come out the back of a PC. It was like, whoa! Yeah, that motherboard is fried! That one was not made on a Monday or a Friday. It was made well, I gotta say. And that Mandrake Linux was one of the best operating systems Linux ever had because it was designed with the idea of a desktop. And you say, well, okay, how would they get support? Well, me and another guy, for $10 every time we answered a question from business people, would answer your questions. I answered 879 of them one month, and he answered something like 1,800 questions. So between the two of us, over 3,000 questions. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Kill him. Still not dead. I'm not completely dead yet. There I am. Oh, they're spawn camping. Okay, now it's on. That was me not paying attention. Too much talking, not enough killing people. Alright, here we go. Come on, jerk. Yeah. What, they don't want round two? Come on. Up you come. And then I'm gonna go kill that guy. Hard. Come on. Come on. Screw you and your pet. Yeah, that's right. So here we are. And see how he was semi-invisible there? If I lower my settings, he'll appear. Because it'll just show you a blank icon of it. So that skin that's almost invisible, you won't be able to see it. I took my wings off. That's funny. Alright. What's going on here, boss? Oh, we're getting into a fight, eh? Okay. Let me just do this. Then you look like you're one guy. And they come right around and hand it to them. Smoke out. Getting busy. Here we go. Whoops. I got ran over. Okay, I'm gonna lower my graphic settings now. Low. None. Low. 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 There we go. Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back into this now. Now it's on. Right through their Zerg. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to stop like he did. We'd have had that fight ended if you had went right through them that way.
Always be loyal to your crew.
What is this daily? Holy strike. That's different. Right through them and turn around. Whoops. Yep. Gonna get it. Had to come backwards now. And if you could train your forces to push when they do that, they would be screwed. They would have used all their powers to kill you. Alright? Just do some changes here. What's this one? That's the reflection. I need that. I need... What's this? I'm gonna do weird shit like this. I gotta do something here. Okay, let me just reset this. Okay, I have this one here. Stability. That guy's dead. Get up the hill, kitty. There goes red. Here we go. hit.
Vacate these premises.
Whoops. Seen that coming. I knew they were gonna run out there. I gotta take a different class. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get on my Reaper.
Embrace simplicity.
Not used to playing that guy anymore. He's too squishy. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hurry, 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 hurry. Yep, 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 yep. You'll see what I mean by the difference in toughness. When they want to start having fights like that, I should have made a healing build, like a dragon hunter or something like that. Okay, so let's get this going here. I don't have time. Okay, move this over here, up here, go like that. I'm going to have to go up here to equipment. The only things I need from this are here and here.
Speak quickly.
Okay, I think that's it, right? Yep. Boom. Log out, character select. Gonna take Lord Egghead, boys. Gonna crack me some eggs. Come on. Load it. Load it now. You know I'm growing old.
I'm rich, you know.
Okay. Go up here. Press. Oops. Okay. Move this over here. Go like this.
Hello.
How can I assist you?
Go like that. Take the sword. Put it in there. Take that. Put it in there. Put this. this over here. Put the rings down in here. Take this, put it in here, put it here, put it here. Okay. There we go.
Alright, it's time to do some killing, boys and girls. We're going to go hunting for some wabbits.
Let me get some food going on here too. Oops. Wrong one.
How interesting.
Right there. And right there. Alright. You'll notice I have way more health. Okay, back. I'm in. Alright. Man, look at everybody. Unless I can come down here? Yeah, I guess I can turn LBS off. Oh, they're running away like... What? Really?
Never
Die.
capitulate.
Die. 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 Alright then, you don't want me in there? I won't go in there. Go around. See, now they're gonna come back out here, watch. They're gonna try and port. I know they are. There's no swords around here. Well, I keep dying anyway. I don't know what the heck our guy's doing, but anyway, I can't go there anymore. See? Boot. Let me get one of these. Banners. Yes, yes. The edges. Get them off. not getting it, buddy. Got him. Ha 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 ha. Killed you. Cool. Oh. Look out. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Oh, he's almost got him, too. Look out. Comes another one. Go Abad. Nice one. Look out. Oh, here it comes. Here they come. Want me to go pick a fight? Want me to pick a fight? There they are. Come on. Come on. Oh, jeez, you gotta be kidding me. Leave me alone. Holy shit. Jeez. Boy, they really came at me. You see that? Wow. Okay, let me just try some more graphical stuff here. Low. Let's go back to none. Subsample. Yeah. Shadows, none. Shaders, low. What are we doing here for... Okay. Minerals off. Okay. Alright. Betor. See that guy there? Like normally I don't take that. What I do is I take this. But if I know I'm gonna be in little fights, I take that other guy because while I'm down, he's still alive. And he went over and he beat that guy up. It was hilarious. Let's go. Crap is that? Food down. Food's in here. Food? Where's the food? Thank you, sir. Ooh, nice.
Need something.
That's a good one, too. I'm gonna change this.
You buying something?
And you guys want to talk about Battle Royale? Look at this. Look at this craziness. There's battles and wars and fights and everything going on all over the place. See all these little dots? Always got his own little code. You just come back at the back here and I'll eat you alive. Ooh, something hit me there. Ouch. That hurt. I took about a year and a half off of it too, just so you can see what I've done in this game. General. Oh, not general. Competitive. World versus World and Realm Avenger. 22,312 kills. Yeah. And he went around the back side, so I went around the front side just to be annoying. Oh, look at all this red stuff. I'll heal. Take a few seconds there. That. I'm gonna flash one in here. Really? They're going to get decimated there. There's guys on the top and bottom. It's time to crushify you.
I'm getting kills, Commander.
Northwest camp. Oh, he's dead. Oh, never mind. It's pretty wild, eh? We're like a 6th ranked server, and we're facing off against the 2 heavy dutyest peoples. This way. Dealt with that yet? Holy shit, eh? Alright, I'll get right over here for this business. You gotta be kidding me. We did. Uh-huh. Here they come again. Round 2. See? Do a circle. Get on your horses and do circles. Gandhi is real, eh?
Vacate these premises! Never commit!
No one came with me. I don't know what these guys are doing, but it's weird. I'm gonna take a minute. Go to the bathroom, turn on some lights in here. I can't move around. There we go. Alright. Now let's put these back on and we'll get right back at it. Woo! Some heavy duty fight. Okay, how am I doing for foods? Alright. Now, where are you? Over there again. Blackgate Garrison for the memes. Yeah, eh? Looks like Blackgate's like vacated on vacation. What's going on here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. Me and him going around in circles. Look at this. Ah. Still alive, you turkeys. Look at that. See? I know what I'm doing. Kinda. Just choke him off right there. Oh no, you don't. I need a break in here. Holy jeez, that was craziness. That's funny. I can't believe I made it this far. Oh, ow. What happened there? He jumped me. Get him up. Okay, up. Alright. Leave me alone. Nice try. Oh, they're coming again, eh? Don't want to leave us alone over here, do they? They're hitting us with a catapult, man. Come on, bitches. Come on through here. This is gonna hurt. Come on. Come on, turkey. Come on. Come on.
You're kidding, right?
You got me.
Stuck on this wall. Wow.
Excelsior.
I killed a few people there.
Always be loyal to your crew.
I was like, I
Embrace
got like 5
simplicity.
dead.
Do you require my assistance?
5 out of 50 is not so good. uh, I should have stayed there. Boo. Wrong way, kitty. Let's go the other way. Yeah. There's being a coward. And there's being plain stupid. Stupid is running into the army when you have no chance ever of winning. Oh, here we go again. Whee! Lord Egghead. See what? Watch, I'll come around the corner now. Look, boys. I'm back. Hey, fools. What the heck is hitting me here? Oh, I can't stand there, eh? Yeah. Oh, I'm not moving. I don't know what the rest of you is.
Leave me be.
Huh, you're kidding me, right?
Quit doing these stupid pulls, will ya? Getting there, guys. Come on. Don't be chicken. See? See how much, though, I ran around in them? And around them and such? And then I dropped a whole crap load of damage. They didn't like that stuff, did they? Food check. Come on. Let me go have a look. Keep him stirred up. Killed me yet? Watch what I do here. Come on, that way. Come on. Get me out of there. Oh, gotta turn around. Yeah, they've taken it. Where is she ticking higher for points? That's kind of... Oh, are ya? Get around the corner there. Killed people all the way up there. Jeez. Oh, good. Oh, I can't do that. It just popped off again. Let's take a minute here. Okay, we're going to take a little break from this video. It's getting quite long. I'll probably have to split it in 2 or 3, but anyway. I'll be right back in a sec.